Hey, so I used to wonder a lot, in fact, not too long ago, if I was making the very best decisions when it comes to investing. But the more I dug into it, the more I realized that the most important thing that you can do to invest is just start investing. It doesn't matter where you are in terms of how much you have saved already. It doesn't matter what your goals are in terms of long-term, how much money you want to have. When it comes down to it, the most important thing that you can do to start investing is just to start. Now we can talk strategy. Of course, the first thing that everybody should do is start a Roth IRA, especially when you're young. That money's going to go in, you're already going to pay taxes on it, and then it grows tax-free until you retire. So you're going to make a lot more money having already paid taxes on it and not have to pay taxes on it later. And then we can talk about 401ks and tax deferred and all that kind of stuff. But I'm an average guy. I can't get into all the weeds of that. And by the way, this isn't financial advice. This is just my own personal experience. But when it comes down to it, the very best thing that you can do to start investing is just to start. Once again, we can talk about percentages. I don't know where this number comes from, but they say invest 15% of your income. To me, that just sounds like they're just pulling a number out of thin air, right? I don't care what percentage of income it is. I just want to invest the most that I can at the time. If you can invest 5%, go with 5%. In fact, I don't even care about percentages. Look at how much money you have at the end of the month, invest that, and strive to make it more next month. They say that if you invest just $200 a month when you're in your 20s, by the time that you retire, that'll grow to about $500,000. The point is that you start early and you just start investing. Now, of course, it does change over time because now that I'm in my 40s, I do want to be investing more of my income. So I'm looking at other options. I talked recently about Prosper.com. For me, that's a great option right now. I'm thinking about putting more money into my 403b, which is kind of like a 401k. I'm thinking about real estate. I'm even thinking about more safe options like CDs and bonds and these kinds of things. But all that aside, the point isn't so much what you invest in, but the point is to start investing. Now, of course, there's bad options too. Don't just randomly pick stocks and throw all of your money into single stocks. Don't just put all your money into cryptocurrency. I'm not against cryptocurrency. I think that it has a place, especially if you've already maxed out your Roths and have money in other areas as well. Personally, I just cashed out $4,000 from Bitcoin, which is actually far more than I initially invested in it. And now what I have left in Bitcoin is just growing by itself. So actually what I have still invested in cryptocurrency, it's pure profit at this point. It can grow, it can shrink, I don't care. I've already taken out everything that I've put in. So at this point, I'm just willing to let it ride and see where it goes. But don't do that as your initial investing experience. Start with something safe like Roths. Roths are great because they're diversified, mutual funds, these kinds of things, and it'll grow tax-free, and then just look for other opportunities. I like Prosper.com. We have a 403b. We have a little bit in crypto. But like I said, just start investing and diversify if possible. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Personally, I don't have an investment strategy. I'm just an average guy. But you don't have to have it all figured out before you start doing the simple things. Maximize your Roth. If you have extra to invest, start a 401k. Beyond that, have a little fun. Maybe Prosper.com, maybe cryptocurrency, maybe real estate. Everybody's portfolio can look a little bit different. It's based on your interests, based on how comfortable you are with a higher risk level and these kinds of things. But once again, that's just the weeds. Start investing, invest as much as you can, as early as you can, and you'll do great. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just an average guy.